which is great because I feel like sometimes when athletes transition into like retirement, it's sometimes.
So much of the schedule still in front of us, Steve. However, some teams are really struggling early here.
Yeah, Kevin, and those teams, they can't lose their confidence because it's a long season. And sometimes you just don't have the talent to beat other teams, but you must stay focused and try to get better every night.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. The 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Pirtle. Jones is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Richardson in at the 3 slot. Nice shot by Pirtle.
You can count on Pirtle to play with energy, and this time it pays off with the second chance points.
MP, no good. Richardson with it, coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. Goes back up. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. This matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And we'll see if anything's different this year because they didn't match up well with this team last year, getting swept in the season series.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. He throw good, Wiggins. You know, for so long, many joked about how the Spurs were always too old, right? Too old, too slow, too stuck in their same ways. But that's changing.
Well, I was on a couple of those teams too, Kevin. I remember well, people said that the Spurs were too old and needed to get younger. And over the last few years, they've done exactly that.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive the second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Count it.
Great pass from Devin. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Curry passes to Singh. Shoots over Pirtle. And MP with the basket on the assist by Curry. Here's San Antonio. It's a 3-point game. The pass to Johnson. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Steps back and fires. Second shot opportunity. The offensive rebound. Pirtle finds Vassell. And another shot. And it's finished off inside by Pirtle.
Just what you expect from Pirtle inside, using his size to get to a close-range shot.
MP, that's for 2. There's Kuminga. Trying to get open is Thompson. And here's the bucket from Kuminga.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Now here is Pirtle. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
And despite the defense being draped all over Pirtle, he gets the job done. He's money around the bucket.
And there's the bucket from MP. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. It's Richardson on the wing. Now here's Johnson. This game he had 28 points. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Warriors leading by 3. Pass to Wiggins. Count that one. Wiggins has got his second bucket of the night.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. From 2019 to 2022, Steve, Josh Richardson was... And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Curry and Poole are the guards. Andrew Wiggins is out there with MP. And it's Looney in at the 5. And here's Jones. after the three-pointer from Singh. On the basket by Jones.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
That was the 2K drop. As that move deserved another look.
His team is down, but with the way he went at the rim, you know they'll keep fighting the entire game.
And so it's San Antonio with it. After the three-pointer from Singh. Here's Sohan. And he comes up with the deuce. Sohan's got 5.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Wiggins dishes to MP. Launches it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. MP's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors. Spurs shooting well. 50% from the floor. Outside, Jones to the wing right side. They get a hand on it. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And Wiggins throws it down.
Such a clever facilitator. Steph Curry is fantastic at noticing when his teammates are uncovered.
Johnson outside. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Sohan. Now, here's Vassell. Guarded by Poole. And here is Vassell. No points in the game yet for him. 2 on the clock. And the layup's good off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Curry kicks to Wiggins. On the wing, MP. Covered by Johnson.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Here's Vassell. After the made shot from Singh. Kicks it out to Johnson. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
It was really that second wave in the rotation that took the offense to another level.
Here's Johnson after the made shot from Singh. Jones looking for an opening. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors leading by 15. The drive by MP. He gets that one.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Now, here's MP. After the miss from Jakob Poeltl. MP, good.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from Rain.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. The 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Pirtle. Devin Vassell out there with Jones, and it's Richardson in at the 3 spot. Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching, positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Back to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State. And here's MP for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 8th assist in the game. Curry against Jones. Richardson outside. No good on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Thompson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Thompson's got his second bucket tonight.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
On the wing, MP. From deep. That one doesn't drop. And the Spurs going the other way now.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
This is it to Johnson. Good, nice job down low. Johnson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
In his bag, Keldon Johnson. Wow.
Greg, Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player. But he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still, not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction in such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. And Thompson gets it to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or
Nine seconds left in the 4th quarter. MP outside. Hits the 3-point bomb.
taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw
at times, just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much down.
Nice game tonight. What was the key to your success out there?
My man John always got the good questions, man. I can always depend on you, brother. Yeah, I mean, this team trusts each other, to be in the right spot at the right time and to make the right decisions as well. When that happens, it brings the best out of everybody on that floor.
Always a team player. Thanks, MP.
Not a problem.
What happens if an effort like tonight isn't enough?
Enough for what?
Enough to win.
I mean, okay, if that happens, I'll do what I always do. Go back with my team and figure out what we need to do to get better. Nothing changes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Good.
What's up, guys? This is T-Mac with some 2K TV.
Well, we're still in the stage of the season where new teammates might not be in sync, RJ. How long do you think it takes for a team to gel?
Well, it depends on the amount of turnover. If you're talking about adding one or two different guys, that's something, versus adding 5 or 6. After training camp and preseason, teammates have a better chance to kind of figure things out, and they should be on the same page by now.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Thompson, the 2, with Wiggins at the 3. Kevon Looney is out there with MP, and it's Curry in at the 1 spot.
All right, here's a tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs, because he will punish you if you do.
Both good from the line that time. Well, when it comes to free throw shooting, Paul is one of the best in the league.
Well, in 2021, he was the best in the league, hitting 93% of his shots he took from the stripe. You're simply better off letting him take the shot clean. Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Crowder outside. Pass to Booker from deep. They get it again. Here's Golden State coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
And here are the Suns now. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Outside Paul. Launches a 3. And no good. So Golden State will take it the other way. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns. Came out with a victory.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Yeah, the reserves added another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
Now here's Bridges. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Miami. Here's Ayton, and he buries his first look.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
From deep, MP. Another three for Golden State.
Well, things keep working out for MP in the business world. He's come to terms with Ruffles to be a brand representative.
Ooh, that's a nice win there for MP landing that deal. Slowly but surely, he's building his brand.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Suns trailing.
What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
The offensive rebound. And Ayton gets it to go.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
And here's MP from outside. That one no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Boy, Richard, you really can't say enough about what Monty Williams has done with this Phoenix team.
Struggled in his first year, but we gave him a break for that. Immaculate seasons the last 2 years, becoming a Western Conference juggernaut.
Here's Thompson. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Lets it go from deep. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. In transition. Over Curry. And too long on the shot. Golden State has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. From deep, MP. And that one falls. His fifth basket in 7 tries. A big deal for many NBA stars. Landing a deal with Gatorade. MP has just secured that for himself.
And honestly, it means you've arrived to some degree. Good for MP to close that deal, and a nice move there from Gatorade.
And it's a completely new group for the Sun. The Warriors leading. So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Curry and Poole, the sharp shooting backcourt for him. Andrew Wiggins is out there with MP. And it's Looney in at the 5 spot. A nice shot by MP.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Bridges outside. Here's Ayton. Looney with some nice D. Golden State has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. From deep, MP. Another 3 for Golden State.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Bridges outside. Booker against Poole. Pass to Bridges. 6 to shoot. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
When you look at Mikal Bridges, he's the quintessential 3-and-D wing, Richard.
With his quick feet and 7'1" wingspan, he can guard 1 through 4. And they call him the Warden for a reason. When he locks people up, he puts them in Mikal jail.
And the bucket is good.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, they're trying to close this gap. Always a good option to probe the paint and see if you can get an easy one inside.
Now here's Payne. He had 16 in the win against Miami. Back to Booker. Count that bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Here's MP. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Now here's Payne, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns. Chris Paul comes in for Payne. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Wiggins outside. Pass to MP. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Now here's Booker. In the game against Miami, very impressive. Curry against Paul. Shoots over Curry. Paul can't get it to go.
How did he brick that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Pass to Aiden. RJ, you're in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there are pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually, you figure it out.
And the basket by MP.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. Outside Paul. Back to Bridges. There's the triple. The shot won't fall. The Warriors go the other way with it.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
From deep, MP. He buries it from three. And now a 12-point Warrior lead.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Pass to Crowder. Paul with it. He's covered by Curry. To the inside. Crowder. And that one drops for him.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Bridges. Crowder outside. Puts up a three. They get it back. Outside Booker. Outside Paul. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And the technical free throw is good. And the first half now in the books. The Warriors. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They held a 12-point lead earlier, and at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. And it's the Suns with the ball. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago, they get it back, goes back up, and that's 2 points on the layup. Ayton's got 8.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And here's MP from outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Inside. Bridges passes to Paul. Shoots over Curry. And another basket for Phoenix.
An excellent mid-range shooter. Once Paul gets any kind of airspace, he's taking that shot.
MP with it. Shot from the wing. And yep, it's good. MP's got 7 now in this quarter.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Down low. Here's Paul. Curry with some nice D.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Here's Paul, following the score by Golden State. Back to Booker. 5 on the clock. Here's Ayton. And he battles for the ball, gets his second chance bucket. He's got 10.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Phoenix calls timeout, and an annual ritual, players finding out their ratings at NBA 2K. All right, Richard, you were customarily happy with your rating, yes?
I didn't really care, but a part of my condition of working for 2K is they said that they will retroactively change my rating to 100, the first 100 player.
You deserve it, Ned. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Outside Payne. Johnson against MP. That shot missing. Golden State has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Payne. The Suns have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pass to Sherman. And the basket is good. Shamit's got 7.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
The Warriors have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. From deep, MP. He drops it from range. And the Warriors lead by 11.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Shamet. Pass to Craig. Back to Shamet. Over Green. Oh, Green with a block.
More of a positional defender. That time, Green sends it back.
Goes up on the wing. And MP with a basket on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Shamet. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Oh, it's blocked by Green. And it goes out of... And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there. Tries a 3 off the inbound. Drains the triple. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors. So on the floor for Golden State, Curry and Thompson pair up at the 1 and the 2. MP is out there with Kevon Looney. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Ayton. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And this is how dynamic Ayton can be on the offensive end. Keep getting him the ball, please.
From deep, MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. Fires for 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
MP outside. This one for 3. Another bucket. Wow. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The Suns have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Outside Booker. Pass to Aiden. It's stolen by Looney. Thompson against Booker. Shot on the wing. Hits yet again. Wow. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Curry against Paul. Deflected. Wiggins outside.
It was good to see Andrew Wiggins make his first All-Star team in 2022. For a player with such a great career, it was long overdue.
Well, Wiggins didn't just get an All-Star selection in 2022. Richard, he was picked as a starter.
And that's saying something for a man who isn't always the focal point of his team's offense. Wiggins doesn't need to be the main guy. He wants to be the glue that holds the team together.
Now here's Booker. On the wing, Crowder. Shot clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. Here's Ayton. Second chance shot. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. The Warriors have gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. Pass to MP. Takes the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Bridges outside. Out left to the wing. Ayton passes to Crowder. Tries again. There's the block. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. And here's MP from outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Warriors.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Count it.
When Ayton goes up from in there, you can contest the shot, but you really can't stop it.
MP outside. Here's the 3. Hits a 3-pointer. MP's got 56 in the game.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins, they're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Ayton, no good.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Pass to Wiggins. And here's MP. Jacks up a 3. Connects again from distance.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
So you're loving your new build in NBA 2K23, but maybe you're...
And tonight, we're looking at two teams who make their living beyond the arc, Grant.
Yeah, they love to shoot the three-point shot, and they do it effectively. And, of course, that means these two teams understand the importance of good spacing. They're great shooters on both sides, to be sure, but motion and ball movement are the real keys to their three-point attacks.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Derrick Rose is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's MP. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Rose, the pass to Fournier. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one belongs to Wiggins.
Once R.J. Barrett sees the defense commit, he goes right into attack mode and gets himself a trip to the free throw line. That is beautiful.
And the steady growth we have seen from R.J. Barrett has been very impressive, Doris.
One thing we know, B.A., this is a young guy who does not lack for confidence when it comes to looking to score. He's someone this team trusts to step up and deliver in the big moments. This is a player that desperately wants and continues to work to improve over time.
Now here's Fournier. He's averaging about 6 points per game. To the paint. Here's Randall. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's two things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
MP outside. From the arc. Drops in the 3. MP's got 8.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
MP's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. Outside Fournier. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Here's Robinson. Looney with some nice D.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Randall. That shot, no good. So Golden State will take it the other way. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
It was surprising they lost both games to this team last year. You would have thought the opposite. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, staying with it and looking to expand this margin. Hard-nosed takes like that will certainly help.
Connects from downtown.
Well, you love the shooter's mentality that Evan Fournier possesses, thinking of pulling up before he even makes the catch.
Here's MP. And again, it's Golden State.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Outside Fournier. Back to Rose. Randall outside. Pass to Barrett. Randall outside. 4 on the clock. Fournier for 3. He can't hit that time. The Warriors go the other way with it. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
So it's the Knicks now. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Here's Barrett. Oh, hey, how about that? And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, my goodness, that was electric. R.J. Barrett with a little flash.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. A nice shot by MP.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Looney. Kuminga comes in for Andrew Wiggins. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Poole in for Curry. A big group substitution here for New York. Toppin, he's checked in for Robinson. Reddish comes in for Barrett. Grimes, he's checked in for Fournier. And Quickly subbed in for Rose. Now here's Quickly, doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Here's Grimes. Rebounded by Green. Golden State has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line. A chance.
Shooting one.
The Warriors going with a whole new group out there. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Robinson, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Barrett comes in for Reddish. Fournier's checked in for Grimes. And Rose is subbed in for Quickly.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
So on the floor for the Knicks. Fournier the 2, Barrett at the small forward. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Toppin. And it's Rose in at the point. Now here's MP. Fires from the wing. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Fournier against Thompson. Pass to Toppin. Looney with some nice D. Golden State has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. And he comes up with a bucket. Wiggins gotten his second bucket.
Making plays at both ends of the floor. And it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Barrett. In the game against Denver, very impressive.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. Still a few years away from hitting his prime.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
From deep, Rose. The kick out to Fournier. From deep. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 6 rebounds now in the game. MP outside. Wing shot on the way. Good. He hits the jumper. MP's got 6 in the quarter. And specifically with R.J. Barrett, it feels like he's a lot older, Grant.
You know, B.A., but he's not close to 25 yet. So what we see right now, it's not what he'll be once R.J. hits his prime. Still a lot of room to grow for him.
Now here's Robinson. And in that win against the Nuggets, he was a major factor as well.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Curry passes to Thompson. Here's MP. Launches it. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 6th assist of the night.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Now a timeout called by New York.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And the Warriors make some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Looney. Moody comes in for Thompson. And it's Poole in for Curry. Outside Reddish. Pass to Barrett. The 3. Warriors with the rebound. MP with it. And again, it's Golden State.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Outside Reddish. Quickly passes to Randle. 44 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Poole against Quickly. Over Poole. And that one's good. Quickly. Golden State has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's MP. And again, it's Golden State.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Quickly outside. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. A huge 24-point lead for them. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Thompson the 2 with Wiggins at the 3. MP is out there with Kevon Looney, and it's Curry in at the 1. That's the Warriors 5. Here's MP. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 7 assists in the game.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Outside Fournier. Thompson against Rose. Pass to Barrett. Throws it up high. And a big finish by Robinson.
You've got to have a great sense of timing on the alley-oop pass. Fantastic finish by Mitchell Robinson.
From deep, MP. Another 3 for Golden State.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Left side, Barrett. Pass to Fournier. Outside Robinson. To the middle. Here's Barrett. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Wiggins. Golden State has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Well, really nice delivery from Andrew Wiggins. We know he's a gifted scorer, but that will really smooth out his game.
Rose, the pass to Barrett. Now Randall, covered by MP. Back to Barrett. Pass to Fournier. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Randall. Looney with some nice D.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And the Warriors make some changes. Green comes in for Looney. And it's Kuminga in for Andrew Wiggins. And a switch here also for New York. Toppin's checked in. Here's Fournier. Kuminga pulls it in. Golden State has gotten 7 of 8 three-pointers to go in this game.
And Evan Fournier is the longest tenured NBA player out of France. There were 10 French-born players during the 21-22 season. This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Outside Barrett. Rose against Curry. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Great choice. That's a difference maker.
And it's easy to do. On the Goat Boat, Ronnie 2K will text you a message that unlocks Rebirth when you hit an overall rating of 90.
And in the city, as your level rises, you'll be able to start.
You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so, Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
Now, Golden State's starting five. The core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. MP is out there with Wiggins.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
And there's the bucket from MP.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Porter passes to Green. Matthews against Wiggins. And Matthews kicks to Green. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot. There's Porter with the 3, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier. During the last decade, the 2010s, Houston had loads of success. The fourth most wins in the league during that time. Unfortunately, they never got to the final.
Count it, good.
A nice decision from Green that time, showing you the savvy to go to the floater there.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen. Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
For the Rockets during the 2010s, Clark, all winning seasons.
Yeah, and you know, the biggest reason that Houston didn't didn't reach the finals in my mind was the West was loaded. The Spurs were always a contender. OKC had a nice run. And, of course, during that time, the Warriors became dynastic.
And Wiggins throws it down.
Boy, I tell you what, you got major bounce, but the long arms of Wiggins gives him an extra advantage converting at the rack.
Now, here's Green. This came out 36 points for him. Outside Matthews. Green up on top. Houston moving it around. Chris hits the bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Warriors leading by 5. Wiggins outside. MP, that's for 2. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. And that's 11 points for MP. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Porter passes to Green. Matthews with it, covered by Wiggins. To the paint, here's Chris. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Chris has got 6 points.
And this is where Chris does a considerable amount of damage. Feels comfortable taking those interior shots.
MP, that's for 2. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Rockets trailed by 7. And Houston calls their first time out of the game. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other.
So both teams making some changes here. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Nwaba passes to Şengün. Now back to Nwaba. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Porter. Shoots over Poole. Offensive rebound. Şengün passes to Martin and finished off by Martin.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now here's Thompson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. MP, good.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Porter with it. 11-point game his last outing, and it goes down 2 points.
Well, Porter has tremendous talent and is very creative. He's good at getting his guys the ball when they're ready to score. A good passer because he's got good vision.
Now, here's MP. And the rebound goes to Martin. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Nwaba passes to Martin. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. Poole finds MP. Shot on the wing. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And that one is hammered home.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Warriors lead by 5. We'll get things started in the second quarter. Wet. He's checked in for Houston. Kevin Porter comes in for Josh Christopher. And then for Golden State, MP comes in for Looney. Moody subbed in for Jordan Poole. ballpark of guys playing today, who would you put your money on to be a successful NBA coach?
You know, Kevin, the smart money is on point guards, but I think any player that's been a student of the game could be a successful coach. But point guards most likely is my answer. Chris Paul, maybe even a guy like Jalen Brunson in the future.
Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. Matthews out there with Smith. And it's Chris in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself. He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Puts it up. And it's Green. Missing.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Şengün comes in for Smith, and David Nwaba subbed in for Matthews. Green is checked in for the Warriors. To the inside, here's Porter. Headshot off. Great D that time from Curry. And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And, of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process. It's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. Just 5 to shoot. There's Green with the 3. That one, no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
It's tipped. Here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Great speed by Wiggins there. I mean, makes him a dominant finisher in transition. Speed kills, and oftentimes you can't control it.
And some good action through the first 2. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Wiggins is out there with MP. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And the basket is good. Thompson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's Matthews with the jam.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
A 3 from MP. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists in the game.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Outside, Green. Back to Porter. He takes it in and finished off by Porter.
He can get it to the rack, too. Porter Jr. unafraid to slice his way to the cup.
Thompson outside. Pass to Wiggins. MP outside. Shot from the wing, and the jumper is good. 34 points for MP.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Timeout called the Rockets. MP's really making a difference here.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Houston making some changes. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Marquise Chris. Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Smith. And it's Josh Christopher in for Jalen Green. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Golden State. Poole comes in for Stephen Curry. Here's Cauley Stein. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
The dish to Cauley Stein. Basket counts.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
A three from MP. Rockets with the rebound. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Billy Cauley Stein. So it's the Warriors now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Chris is out there with Alperen Sengun. It's Smith, and it's Green, and it's Matthews in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. The pass to Smith. Now, here's Sengun. He gets that one.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And I just love his competitiveness. He's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And the Rockets making a change here. Porter's checked in. Rockets trailed by 18. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Outside, Green. Back to Porter. Outside, Matthews. And Clark, Commissioner Silver noted recently, as the league moves to a more selective viewing experience, load management could hurt revenues even further.
Yeah, when more fans can pay to watch individual games, it's a bit of an a la carte system. I think you need that star power every night. And even beyond that, Kevin, I think players, all players, but particularly the star players, have a responsibility to try to show up for work every single night. And that really should be the mindset. I think it goes beyond revenue. I think it's just a matter of principle. You have a job, you should be looking to perform every time you have the opportunity. I understand rest, but I think rest should probably be confined to practice, not the game.
MP, that's for two. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. MP's got 49 points in the game. Green deciding where to go with it. Outside Matthews. He kicks to Smith. Clock at 6. From 11 feet away. And it's Green missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
The three from MP. Chris with the rebound. Rockets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Outside Porter. Outside Green. That three off the mark. Warriors leading by 23. Wiggins passes to Curry. Thompson outside. On the wing, MP. Covered by Chris.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Porter. Makes it off the glass.
A flat-out bucket getter. Porter Jr. is a scorer who will hurt you all over the floor.
Here's Singh. And the Warriors miss again. The Rockets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory
for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Porter passes to Matthews. Outside Porter. Passes it to Smith. And here's Matthews. He dishes it to Porter. Three-pointer. And it's MP with the rebound. From deep. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Yeah, that's a pass he's got to catch.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew. Thank you.
Bring it in, fellas. We got a lot of work to do. We need to be a sound defensive team, and that starts with limiting fast break opportunities. All right, let's get set up and start practice.
Who's watching here? Today. I got you quiet real quick. Nice work, fellas. Try to stay a while and get some additional reps in.
If you were lucky enough to attend a Chicago Bulls home game in the 90s, then you know that Ray Clay made
And looking at the way the game is played now, Smitty, feels like you'd be a perennial all-star.
All right, B.A., I appreciate that. Certainly, it would be a lot of fun to play in this wide-open style, but not fun to switch on guys like LeBron and Embiid.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. MP is out there with Andrew Wiggins.
physicality from Valanciunas on the glass, securing the ball and sending it right back.
And Thompson gets it to go.
High percentage look right off the bat.
And here's McCollum. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game.
Soft touch off the glass. Look how mobile and quick CJ is. Terrific at making fast decisions and pick and rolls.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile one drive.
Yeah, aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Outside Ingram. Pass to Jones. That shot missing. Green with the defensive effort.
The Pelicans were pretty impressive last season, managing to successfully battle their way into the playoffs through a tough play-in tournament.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's Ingram. Thompson with some nice D. You know, in that play-in, the Pelicans faced some serious competition, Smith.
BA, they defeated the Spurs and the Clippers, which was no easy task. But the Pelicans were ready for the challenge and ended up securing a playoff berth.
Here's McCollum, following the score by Golden State. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, nice step back to create some space.
That's solid D, but in the end, CJ wins out with better offense.
Thompson outside. Here's MP. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. MP's gotten his second bucket of the game. Outside Jones. Outside Ingram. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Alvarado. And it's Poole with a rebound. The Warriors leading. Here's MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wiggins.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Alvarado, guarded by Poole. Hayes, good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
BA, it can be tough for a young guy to figure out his game. But Jackson Hayes is making big strides and showing impressive growth.
Here's Alvarado, guarded by Poole. Hayes against MP. Here's Graham. Rebounded by Green. Well, Smitty, Hayes definitely seems eager to make a larger impact on the floor.
You know what I like, BA? His raw energy. Any chance he gets to show off what he can do, he takes it. It's hard to find that kind of relentless hustle.
And here are the Pelicans now. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Nance. Outside Graham. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Kept alive. The Warriors have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. MP against Graham. And here's MP from outside. Pelicans cleared away. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible
possible shot. Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Here's MP, and it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with MP. Valanciunas against MP. Yep, that one goes.
Valanciunas has made so many strides as a scorer since he started in the NBA.
MP against Valanciunas. Here's MP. Again, the Warriors score.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
McCollum against Curry. Williamson inside. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. McCollum with a steal. To the left side wing. Valanciunas passes to Williamson. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. McCollum against Thompson. Here's Curry. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Jones. To the inside. Here's Valanciunas. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Those are the plays where you see the strength of Valanciunas. The contact didn't bother him at all.
From deep, MP sinks it from distance. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Jones against Wiggins. Here's Valanciunas, and he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Only a few guys in the league are going to give you more double-doubles than Jonas Valanciunas. And as his career goes on, he...
And so it's the Golden State Warriors earning this break in the action, up 10. And they push the temp. And if you just join it in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Well, the Warriors shooting at a very efficient 67%. Zion and Valanciunas playing up front. C.J. McCollum is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Such an effective playmaker. You gotta be impressed with CJ's ability to hit open teammates.
Here's MP. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Ingram, the pass to McCollum. Poke loose. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Pass to Ingram. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Hits the trifecta.
What a look from Steph Curry. Just shredding defenses with pinpoint passes to open teammates.
Outside Ingram. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Valanciunas down low, covered by MP.
Love the aggression that Valanciunas showed there. He welcomed the contact inside to get to the line.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. And Valanciunas drops them both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Here's MP. No good on the shot. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. They'll take on the Spurs at AT&T Center after this one. That'll be the first leg of just a two-game trip for them. Here's Ingram. No good. Excellent D there from Wiggins. The Warriors have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Green. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 3rd assist of the night. Outside Jones. Ingram, the pass to McCollum. Ingram against Thompson. Takes one from 10 feet. Got it. Ingram's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Nimble ball handling by Ingram, allowing him to beat the D and find his shot.
A deep 3 from MP. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. Well, New Orleans shooting around 53%, a nice number. Jones with the ball, now guarded by Curry. Jones against Curry. Jones, the pass to Williamson. 5 on the clock. Pass to McCollum. Over Wiggins. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 23 points.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Back to McCollum. Left side Jones. To the left wing. Inside. Here's Williamson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Klay Thompson picks one up.
And we all know it.
Brandon Ingram is checked in for New Orleans. McCollum comes in for Graham. MP is checked in for the Warriors. DiVincenzo comes in for Stephen Curry.
Led the league in percentage from the line a few years ago. C.J. McCollum dialed in.
DiVincenzo finds MP. The 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And there's another one for the Warriors. And so it's the Golden State Warriors, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter, building this lead up in large part because of how well 62. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. On the floor for the Warriors, Thompson the 2 with Wiggins at the 3. Draymond Green is out there with MP, and it's Poole in at the point.
Valanciunas had his hands up and ready on that catch and shoot. He wanted it.
From deep, MP drills it from deep. MP's got 31 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
On the wing, Jones, hounded by Wiggins. MP against Valanciunas. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Valanciunas has got 4 points in the quarter. Golden State has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Thompson outside. Wiggins against Jones. Poole from long range. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. Boy, the Pelicans have really had a tough go here. Outside Ingram. Pass to Jones. McCollum outside. And McCollum slams it in.
A rare dunk from CJ, showing off his hops.
Golden State has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Shot from the wing. Again, Golden State.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Down low, here's Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
And this is what you like to see from Valanciunas, being active on offense and racking up some points.
From deep, MP. The Pelicans pull it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Williamson. McCollum with it. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Thompson with a steal. MP outside. Fires from the wing. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. MP's got 7 points for the quarter. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You know, back in college in 2020, Herb Jones broke his left wrist. Less than 2 weeks after surgery, Jones was back on the floor.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry's checked in. Timeout called, the Warriors. And Herbert Jones, what a tough customer, playing with a huge cast on that wrist.
You know, B.A., how hard that is. He played with just one hand at the end of that 2020 season in school. Herb Jones is a fighter. Despite being a second-round pick, he made an immediate impact in this league.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining.
From deep, MP. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 12 points in just the second half.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry. But it can go the other way as well.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen. Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like... And So it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. So long, everybody.
And today, Greg, it's about the NBA. But tomorrow it's about spending Turkey Day with family and friends.
I think everyone realizes it's not something we can take for granted. Cherish those moments with your loved ones. They're likely to be your fondest memories.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Wall and Powell are the guard set. On-court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. And it's Zubac in at center. MP's shot is good. And some big news for MP. He's landed his first shoe deal. A huge moment that you know he's excited about.
And it was Jordan that ended up putting forth the best deal for MP. He'll join a long line of Jordan representatives in the NBA.
Now here's Powell. He is a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Just 2 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
RJ, you played against Draymond Green. Do you agree with him when he calls himself the best defender in NBA history?
No, of course not. He's not the best, but he's worked his way near the top. I give my guy that. And look, he's a defensive player of the year, and he has been in consideration multiple other years. It's his versatility that gives him such a boost on that other end of the floor.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim, make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two guys. We'll see how it comes out.
Thank you, David. Obviously, they feel that's the strategy that will earn them the W.
And Kevin, when you're disruptive defensively, especially early on, that can help change the complexion of the rest of the game.
And that priority on defense establishes a team-first mentality. Guys have to work as a unit. It's a good mindset to get into early.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Wall. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Thompson in the corner. Outside Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
With all the attention Clay gets, it can lead to open looks for others. Nice decision.
Outside, George. At the Wall. There's the triple. Unable to get that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And we'll see if anything's different this year because they didn't match up well with this team last year, getting swept in the season series.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Well, Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody, the first lottery pick teammates ever to play in the NBA Finals, RJ, in their rookie seasons.
Yeah, the Dubs' strength in numbers, it got bolstered by some of these up-and-comers. You had Jordan Poole, who was most improved candidate last year, and then eventually we'd love to see a lot from James Wiseman.
And they're brought in, these younger players, Richard, are brought in that great culture.
Oh, there's nothing like culture. We have talked about that culture can directly impact a player's trajectory for his entire career.
Here's DiVincenzo. Paul George making his last shot. And here's MP for three. It's hauled in by George. Clippers trailed by 9. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the first. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This Warriors leading by 6. Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Out on the wings for them, Powell and George. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point. Here's Wall. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. It's rebounded by Golden State. They've led by as many as 11 points. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Wall. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player. Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
Poole against Powell. And it's Curry with the rebound.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
MP, that's for 2. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Now, here's MP. And another 3 for Golden State.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Los Angeles. It's a 16-point game. Pass to Pop. Zubats with it. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And two cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
MP, good.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Zubats the pass to Leonard. Fader on the way. The Warriors pull it in.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin. Get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Green, he's checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Jonathan Kuminga in for Andrew Wiggins. Here's Coffin. His last outing, he had 8 points.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Stephen Curry.
And we all know how crafty RJ is. When he can stay healthy, he can lead a team, at least in spurts.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Stephen Curry. Robert Covington's checked in for the Clippers. Singh, and another basket for Golden State.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Down low, here's Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson, using his poise and vision to make a play.
And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Covington passes to Coffey. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. MP, that's for 2. Here's Green, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Green's got his first points of the night. Jackson against DiVincenzo. Morris, no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors controlling the game. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with MP. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Quite simply, he is carrying this team, doing most of the work scoring-wise.
Now, here's Wall. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Powell finds Wall. He can't get it to go. Great tee that time from Green.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action. Brought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
Wall passes to Zubac. At the Wall. Launches a three. That shot is off. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
MP, that's for 2. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Timeout. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And the Clippers call time here. Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. As a player, is that something you enjoyed, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from three. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the three-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
And here's Wall. After the three-pointer from Singh. Back to Wall. Going inside, and the slam dunk by Wall.
At times, Wall can be so explosive here, playing downhill, and then just sails over the defense for the dunk.
And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Well, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters. And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon. The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
And the basket by MP. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help. Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
MP, that's for 2. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game. The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Curry against Wall. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Clippers. Outside, George shoots over Curry. George, no good. Golden State's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Golden State moving the ball around. MP kicks to Curry. MP dishes to Thompson. Back to MP for 3. Offensive rebound. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 5 now.
Great instincts from Curry, chasing the shot for a rebound and a second chance look.
Wall draws the double. Powell finds Wall to stop the run, and he lays it up and in. He's got 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
MP looking around. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
Wait. Let me guess. You got some questions about my leadership since you didn't reach out for comment.
I mean, while we're both here, why not? I mean, you tell me your side of the story.
Whoa, there's nothing to tell. Because if whoever said that won't put their name on it, it means nothing.
It doesn't sound like it means nothing.
What are you, the sound police, man?
You seem bothered.
Yes, I am, but only that I have to address this. Yo, fam, it's either somebody that's not in his locker room or someone who is too much of a coward to speak to me man to man. Because either way, that's someone whose opinion I do not trust.
Well, this came from a member of your organization.
Nate, it could be the water boy. Actually, let me take that back because Rocco is super cool. Sorry, Rocco, if you heard that. But you feel what I'm saying.
Well, it wasn't Rocco, the water boy.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Hey, what you working on?
Hey, what's up?
Looks good.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.